I wouldn't sell this to anyone. There's stains all over it. Hi, yes, is this the police? Cut the camera's dead ass. I'm done. What am I doing? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited for today's video. I didn't post last week because I kind of got a little bit busy. I had a mini vacation on a farm. This is just ridiculous. Trying to get the crumbs. But when you have your own business and you take time off, usually there's a lot of catching up to do when you get back, which happened to me. But now I am back in my office and I am ready to get into it. Today's YouTube video is revolved around this box. Now you might be wondering what's in this box. So am I. I have no idea, other than the fact that there is 10 vintage, or so it claims, sweaters in this box. This box has been sitting in my office for 2 weeks and it's all I could think about. I'm just so curious. I've been waiting to open it for so long. Now you're probably wondering, what do you mean you don't know what's in this box? Are you telling me you spent $165 on something that you don't even know what you're getting? Yes, that's exactly what I did. A few weeks ago, I was watching YouTube, as one does, and I stumbled upon someone who had ordered a mystery box where they got 3 cottagecore items. They didn't know what they were getting, and then they tried them on, and it was actually really interesting. And I was like, I want to do that. So I went on Etsy to find a mystery box because I figured that's where most of them would be, if not eBay. But I was having a hard time finding one that I felt that I was getting bang for my buck. I finally found one. 10 vintage sweaters is what they're claiming. So I have no idea what's in here, what they look like. Like, are they like campus crew sweaters or are they true, cool, vintage, unique sweaters? I have no idea. So let's get into this. Hello, editor's note here. So in the description, I don't know if I really didn't read it good enough, or maybe I just wasn't expecting what we're about to see in the rest of the video, but they do say that they choose things that might have signs of wear and might need to be laundered and soaked in laundry detergent. I still stand by a lot what I say in the video. I guess I wasn't expecting what we're gonna see for the price. So let's just get into it. You guys let me know in the comments your thoughts after watching the video. When I got this box, my mom had already opened it because she opens my mail. Isn't that illegal? I'm calling the police. When I came in, I quickly resealed it because I did not want to see what's inside. I didn't look. I just closed it back up, taped it back up so that I had no idea what was in here. I'm so scared. I don't know, but let's open it. Oh my god. I waited so long for this. Oh my god, I'm scared. What if they suck? So I paid $161.13 for 10 sweaters. So that comes to about $16 per sweater, which is absolutely not bad if these are cool sweaters. Now, if they're just, you know, basic sweaters that, you know, you see at the thrift store and you're like, then I don't know if I really would pay $16, but $16 for some cool vintage sweaters, I'm not complaining. Some of them has paint on it, but I'm almost certain I'm gonna crop a lot of these, so hopefully I can crop that paint off. First is this cute little quarter zip sweater. It has an embroidered rose. I actually really like this one. It seems to come from like some sort of sorority or frat thing. I don't really know what the name's for. I think that's right. I don't know, don't come for me. But there's no visible imperfections that I see, and I thought that I was gonna crop this, but I think I kind of like it full size. So our first pick I'm pretty happy with. I have no complaints. So let's hope the rest of the sweaters go this well and that we don't completely waste our money today. Next, there is this lightning bolt sweater. Now, I actually knew that this was going to be for Forever 21 because I worked at Forever 21 for a long time. This sweater actually isn't horrible on. Like, I really like the color. I like the fit. But the lightning bolt, like, what is that? Who am I? Benjamin Franklin? It's not necessarily my style. Like, I feel like you would give your 12-year-old sister this sweater. This is definitely a no from me, sis. This is going to have to go, and we never want to see her again. Next is this washed greeny sweater. Oh, I thought that was a stain. These are stains. It's probably really hard to pick up on the camera. I don't know. I wouldn't sell this to somebody. I'm not trying to hate, you know, get your money how you get your money. But as a reseller, I wouldn't sell this to anyone. There's stains all over it and there's a pen mark. And it's dirty around the collar, so I don't really know what's going on with this one. I'm not too in love with it. There's a pen mark on it. There is a couple stains. I mean, they're not 100% noticeable from far away, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But just overall, the sweater is not that cute, in my opinion. I don't really see what's going on up here. I don't really know the point of what's happening, but just in general, don't really like the sweater at all. So definitely also a no-go for me. So let's keep going because there's still 7 more to go. Okay, next is this Dallas Cowboys sweater. It has a graphic. It's washed. There's no stains on this that I can see. Oh, just kidding. So I had to crop this sweater from the back, which is not normally something I would do, but I wanted to make sure that I cut off the very large stain on the back so that it wouldn't show at all. And that was honestly the only stain I could really see. There was a little bit of weirdness going on at the neckline where the 2 strings for the hood meet. So I decided to cut a V into that, and I think it turned out really cute. I actually really like this sweater, so no complaints with this one. I think this is a good piece. Thank you, Lord. Are those? Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Oh. Like, everything is just so good until I see a stain. Like, why? This is really cute. Like, it's not even, it just looks like dirt. This was definitely a white or something like that, and then it was dyed, but it has a really cute graphic on it. It actually is a really cute sweater, and I do like it. The only thing I am not loving is the fact that there is a stain on the sides that are very visible. You can tell that it will not come out, so I'm not too in love with this sweater because of that, but I'm still gonna keep it. I think it'll be a nice cozy sweater to just throw on just because there is stains everywhere. You know, it's not horrible to the fact that I wouldn't wear this at all. I definitely would wear this just lounging at home, so not too mad at it, but a little mad at it. I got a little beef with it. Next is this really big Boston Red Sox sweater. Now, it's okay, like there's some pilling on it and some holes, but it's nothing horrible. But the more I look at it, actually there is more stains. Why? I just feel like I got every stained sweater that there possibly could be in this box. Let me tell you something. When I was ordering these on Etsy, when you buy from a seller, you can write them like a little note. So when I was buying these, I wrote in the note section, you know, I'm gonna be making a YouTube video, so I would really like sizes that fit me. Medium to large would be best. And I kind of thought that if I said I was making a YouTube video, that I would get some like decent, clean, nice sweaters. A lot of my customers are gonna see this. These are people that are also interested in vintage and secondhand clothing. Who knows who will see it on YouTube? And so I was like, you know what? Let me slide that in there. It's a win-win situation. I get really cool sweaters and they possibly get more customers or more people, you know, want to buy from them to get their own mystery box. But I'm kind of sad that didn't work. $161. And listen, I'm not one to hate, okay? I'm seriously like, get your money. But one thing that I don't really like or respect is like people selling things and it's not good. Like it's like not taking any care into anything, and like people selling things with stains specifically or especially on them. Like $16 for this, like these dirty stained sweaters. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting really mean right now. But seriously, like $160, $16 a piece for stained sweaters. What am I doing? I'm just wondering if I should end the video here because this was just too much. All right, let's continue. I don't even want to look anymore. I'm just gonna grab because all right, let's just go. Okay, next we have this sweater. So I really like the graphic on the back, the graphic on the front. There is a little bit of a bleach stain on the side under the arm, but you can't really tell when you keep your arms down. But there is a very prevalent paint stain on the sleeve, which is very visible. And I don't know if I really like how visible the paint stains are, to the point where I would wear it myself or sell it. I'm not shading, I swear. I'm not shading anyone. It's not the worst. So we have an Oklahoma State cowboy sweater. We might have something here. We might be on something. Yes, praise the vintage gods.
Psych! You thought!
I'm wearing this sweater and I'm cropping it, you know, I'm thinking this is the one, this one's good, and I see a stain on it. Like, what is this? What is this? Because this is just not it for me. At least this stain is under my kind of like side area, so this is getting a little crazy. I mean, everything has a stain on it so far. Let's move on to the next one. I'm so done. Next, at first glance, I really thought this was super, super cute. So it has a faded fair on it. It says fair, and I was like, yeah, I could work with this for sure. This is super cute. Until you take a closer look. Again, there is stains on this sweater. You can tell someone dropped sauce on it. And honestly, I'm just getting mad now. I just found all these stains of like food on the sleeve. So we're gonna put that in the no pile. The last sweater, please. I hope y'all are putting your fingers together for me. I hope you guys like watching me waste my money. This is great. Okay. Now this sweater is pretty much the idea that I had when I thought I was getting, you know, 10 vintage sweaters. I really wanted sweaters like these. So I really love the graphic on this. Love the color. It's really nice sweater. The only downfall is that it's extremely pilled, like a lot. So if I was selling this to someone, I would put in the little bit of extra time to take off the pilling. But obviously, to each their own. I'm just gonna put this in the yes pile because I really just can't fathom the fact that there are more dirty stained clothes than there are decent clothes. And so we'll just put that in the yes pile. And I'm actually quite sad because I spent $161 on these sweaters, and to only have 4 that I kind of like but not really, and then to have 6 that are stained and dirty that I wouldn't even wear, like, wow. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. So turns out the very first sweater that I pulled out is the only sweater that doesn't have some sort of stain. You know, this whole experience taught me to appreciate the good things because most things are shit. And when you can find that good part of life, you hang on to it, you cling to it. And this sorority sweater is that good thing in my life.